Are you a deviant? You know, like those of us who binge watch serial killer programs, laugh at the stupid shit people do, and revel in anything adult? Well, you found your people. Join us as we crack open the door to the padded cell and release the insanely stupid, the weirdly wonderful, and those who choose to live outside societal norms. We'll delve into the strange, the macabre, the sexy, and the outrageous. So, if you're a deviant, then you have your place with us in the padded cell. Hello and welcome to episode 106 of the Padded Cell podcast. You've took your cloak off.
Oh, did we not want it on? I can put it back on. I liked wearing it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Go on, put your cloak back on. I've still got my Tracer's cloak back on from our previous recordings. Obviously, we do them back to back. It was Halloween part 1 previously. Now it's Halloween part 2. Yes. And so now that Rye's got the memo, he's going to put his Tracer's cloak back on. Badly. Fucking hell.
I'm really looking forward to this because last episode I was stressing so much to listen to you. Anyway, listen for clues.
I thought you were quite quiet this time.
And I'm trying to think when I can drop mine in without giving them away.
So you were stressed.
There was a lot going on, yeah.
Welcome to my world. Every single podcast when I'm trying to juggle 5 million things.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. So, hello and welcome. We're going to go on to Halloween part 2. We're not going to be doing exactly the same as we did last time. I'll give you the warning when we're doing it. But in my main story today, which is quite cool, I'm going to throw a fact in there which is just not true.
Okay.
And you need to, at the end, figure out which one is true and which one isn't. Okay.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we're going to do some on this days and stuff. Don't forget, this actually goes out on the 30th of October. So tomorrow, 31st, is the closing date for our T-shirt competition.
Yeah.
We have had a lot of entries, but there's still space, for loads more. So please get those in. And also, it'll be 17 days, until our live stage event. At this point, it's 20th. We've got tickets, but I don't know whether we'll have by then. So if you haven't got a ticket, you need to get your ticket.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for making a cup of tea. Right then, I've got my tea now, I'm all right, I can settle in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go straight into some on this days. I'm not going to fuck around today. And one of them I think you could relate to because you're a little Liverpool scal growing up.
Oh, not Mizzy Night.
Mischief Night.
Yeah.
But it's not what you think. It's sort of where it's come from.
Oh, go on, yeah. I think I've heard this before, to be fair.
But did you get involved in Mischief Night?
I think we all did, to be fair.
I didn't.
No.
I mean, I lived in a posh area, like.
See, it's... I don't know. I think like a lot of kids take it too far. We used to do the eggs and that.
Yeah.
And
Jim got his back windscreen in the Mini smashed in one year.
See, that's fucking taking the piss.
It cost a fortune.
Yeah.
It was a few £100.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just that, like all the water piping and that does the windscreen wipers and that.
Yeah.
All that had gone.
Yeah.
So it cost an absolute fortune. And from then, it was like, oh God, new hypey car.
Yeah. There was a few kids a few years who used to just boot wing mirrors off cars. I'm like, that's not mischief. That's just being a
criminal
fucking
damage.
knobhead. Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
The court, I'd take you by the ear to the police station where they'll do fuck all because there's enough of them. Yeah, one of them. Yeah. No disrespect to police. You know the score. If you're a copper, you know you're overworked and can't do your job. I sympathise.
Yeah.
Right, so yes, Mischief Night.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about sort of where this started. It's been going on a long time.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's sort of one of the origins, if you like, and where it's sort of got a bit out of hand.
Yeah.
How it got out of hand.
Yeah.
So beforehand, it was just a night really across the United States, but also in the UK, dating back to 1930s.
Well, okay.
So children mark the night before Halloween with mischief, like we've just been saying, knocking on doors, tipping over bins, throwing eggs at things, maybe, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why kids did this. I don't know how this links into Halloween. I don't know whose idea it was to say, well, all the undead are going to come out tomorrow. So before they do, we're going to cause mayhem. I don't know where this came from.
Yeah.
It's just some little scallywag kids, isn't it? Who are just causing murder the day before Halloween. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so in Detroit, this was going on. like it was right across America and, like I say, some places in the UK. But by the 1970s, Detroit fell into like an economic hardship at the time.
Yeah.
And these prank nights, these mischief nights, were ongoing, but around this time it went a little bit dark. And they think it's due to, like, there's thousands of vacant lots and properties around. Entire streets were empty, completely vacant. And kids started setting fire to them.
Oh, fucking hell.
So arson basically became a thing. And by the early 1980s, it had really escalated. And by the 30th of October, it wasn't really just about pranks anymore. It was just about arson and creating fire all over Detroit.
Damage,
And it was so easy because of the amount of abandoned and derelict buildings around that area. I actually saw a programme not long ago. I can't remember what it was now. Detroit was featured in it. And I think it's getting better now. This is quite an old programme. I was really quite shocked at how rundown it was. You know, it looked like it had just been left, which is a real shame. It's a nice place, really. Anyway, in 1984, apparently, firefighters battled what is still remembered. They called the Devil's Night in Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still remembered as the worst Devil's Night in history. And around 810 fires were recorded across a 3-day span from the 29th to the 31st of October.
Jesus.
And it's said that there were so many fires, literally the skyline glowed orange. Quite flat, I think, Detroit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And firefighters at the time described it as a war zone.
Jeez.
In 1984. Funny enough, I talked about the book 1984 recently, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Anyway, most of the blazes were set deliberately.
Yeah.
But some of them, they set a fire and then it spread to unoccupied properties nearby.
Yes, it does.
But some of the fires did spread to occupied homes as well. And basically the police and fire crews were totally overwhelmed. Families who stayed indoors did so with hoses at the ready, just in case.
Yeah.
And it just took hold, basically. But it wasn't an isolated incident, this 1984. Throughout the 80s, it became quite commonplace to see hundreds of fires being set around Detroit around this time. And the media loved it. I mean, for me, that's sort of encouraging it, really. You know, the media's like to put a spin on things. Are they really going to say it's devastating or just like, you know, minxiness, mischief?
Yeah.
Anyway, what I really love about this, I knew about the story, but what I didn't know about this bit, by the mid-1990s, the people of Detroit had had enough. Enough's enough! City officials, community groups, and thousands of volunteers banded together to reclaim the night. And they called it Angels' Night rather than Devil's Night.
Yeah.
And they basically set out to counter the chaos. Need somebody like that over here, because the producers can't do that. They can't counter our chaos. People in reflective vests patrolled the streets. Neighbours organised like watches, city watches and stuff like that. And young people were given curfews to stay indoors after a certain time. Good. Some vacant buildings were demolished, so basically there wasn't the tinder there to set the fires off. Yeah. And the message was pretty clear: Devil Night ends here. Yeah. And it worked. Within a few years, the number of Halloween period fires dropped from hundreds to just a few dozen. And by the early 2000s, Devil's Night had been largely extinguished. See what I did there? Replaced instead by community watch schemes and youth events that celebrated safety rather than destruction.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So even though the fires have long gone, the legend remains, basically. And to this day, people of Detroit still recall, you know, the night in 1984 and around that time where it was just orange. And even though there isn't any fires now, there's residents that say that they can still smell smoke faintly on the 30th of October.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you know that Eminem has referenced Devil's Night in one of his lyrics?
Yeah, honestly, when you were saying it, I was like, I've heard this before.
Do you know what song it was from?
No.
Neither do I.
I'll find it now.
You can look it up while I go on to my next segment. So there you go. Mischief Night does me head in. It never used to. It was just like, it's just kids with eggs and flour. Yeah. But after Jim's car was smashed in, you know how much he loves that car.
Oh, I know.
It's like his second wife.
I know. It's a good job. he didn't
he
catch.
was fuming, and now I'm always a little bit nervous around Mischief Night. Where we are now, I'm kind of hoping it won't be quite so prevalent, but who knows? Right, I'm gonna.
There was an album.
So it was called Devil's Night.
Yeah. by
Okay.
D12.
Well, what song was the lyric in though? There was a particular song apparently.
I'll find it. But yeah, I knew I'd heard it.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to just hum a little tune to give you a little intro and a clue to what this is going to be about. Why are you hiding your face? It's
I'm
not going to be
locking
that cringe.
I'm locking in.
How are you?
Yeah.
I thought that was a cringe moment because it's going to be so bad.
No.
You ready? Are you ready?
Oh, more than ready, Vicky.
Okay. Do. Any clues?
Dun, dun, dun.
What is it? What are you looking at Dylan for? He's got no fucking idea either. No?
I feel like I know it though.
Okay, a little bit more. Doodaloo, doodaloo.
Oh no.
Doodaloo, doodaloo.
The diddloo threw me.
The diddloo.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't really do it without the diddloo. It's like
Go on, what is it?
War of the Worlds.
Yeah. I think that's what I was getting at.
Was it not that obvious?
Yeah.
Diddly. No,
Is that a song? Is it?
it's the theme tune.
Oh, I didn't even know it had a theme tune.
Have you seen War of the Worlds?
I've seen the big metal thing, yeah. The big...
You've seen the Tom Cruise one, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know that the story of War of the Worlds was told on live radio back in the day, and people thought that aliens were really invading the Earth? Did you know this? Okay, I'm going to tell you all about it now.
As these people like have tuned in halfway through the story.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
I have got a story, you know.
Jim, have you heard it?
Right, I am going to tell you in a minute. Remind me to tell you the story when the internet went down recently and what I did.
Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please remind me. I've got to admit to something to tell you the story, but it's okay. We all know I like a little spliff every now and then. All right, so
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So, 30th of October, 1938. It was a Sunday evening in America. As you can imagine, you know, dinner's on the go, radio's on, no TV. Everybody sat round the radio at this time. And then a calm, authoritative voice breaks in. Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our programme of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News. Moments later, the world, or so it seemed, was under attack by aliens. The voice belonged to Orson Welles. Did you know that was Orson Welles that wrote War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
He was only 23. I don't know why I thought he was older, but he wasn't. He was 23. To come up with something like that, that's a fucking big imagination.
Yeah.
And he was a theatrical prodigy, leading his Mercury Theatre online. So he created a theatre company on air, sorry. And they were broadcasting a dramatised adaptation of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. Yeah. So Orson Welles, he wrote the script, if you like, for this theatre company. Yeah, he was like the what's it called? What I am?
Knobhead.
Narrator. No, you're the knobhead. You're the knobhead. He'd dramatised it. So H.G. Wells was the original author. Orson Welles, which is very confusing. He basically dramatised this. He put it together for radio. Yeah. So it was a Victorian sci-fi novel about Martians invading Earth. Halloween Eve. And, you know, it's very clever to do it on that night, I think. More dramatic, a bit spooky. And the team were dedicated to making it sound as real as possible. And instead of traditional narration, the story unfolded as if it was actually happening as a live news bulletin.
That's wild.
So they did actually break into music here and there throughout the reports. And the reports talk about explosions on Mars, mysterious gas clouds, and finally alien cylinders landing in the New Jersey countryside. The music is now going through my head. Jimmy loves the soundtrack to this. We were actually just playing it the night.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
There's one particular sound, Forever Awesome or something like that it's called. Don't know. He loves it.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really good soundtrack.
I need to watch it properly, to be honest
It's
with
good.
you.
The original one's good. It aired at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the CBS network. And like I said before, the radio was the main source of news. So when the listeners tuned in, missing the introduction that it was a play, they found themselves in the middle of a live alien invasion.
Oh, it's amazing.
Panic reportedly followed. Some really did believe that Martians had landed. Others thought it was a Nazi attack because this was, after all, just pre-war.
Okay,
There's a lot of pre-war tensions going on at the time, a lot of propaganda and stuff. And the newspapers the next day printed sensational headlines. Radio fake scares nation. Thousands flee homes in fear of invaders. Now, I don't know if you've heard that before, but that people did actually believe this.
No.
Here's the fact versus folklore. It is true that some people were frightened and did flee the homes. But the newspapers are just like today. They love to sensationalise things. And they were saying that there was reports of traffic jams, one woman running into a church screaming New York has been destroyed, all that kind of thing. Apparently that's true. That bit is actually true. But they'd use things like this to sensationalise the whole thing. And so there were some gullible people who did tune in late, who did think, oh shit, we are being invaded. But most people got onto the fact that there was musical jingles in between the reports, which seemed to really fit with the story and dramatise it and realise that it was all just an exaggerated story.
Yeah.
So the idea of millions of people panicked is actually very, very exaggerated. Yeah. But the myth was fueled by newspapers like they are today. And the other radio stations just like lapped it up, basically. And what I've just said there about this whole thing about millions of people, apparently there's an academic study around this. I did a study on it. They said that from the study, most people realised it was actually fiction and turned the dial quickly if they didn't like it. But a few were actually genuinely terrified.
To be fair though, if the radio was your gospel and you say so in the house.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing else. There's no other outlet. That's where you get your news from. That's where you keep up to date with any disasters and things going on.
So if the magic box is saying there's aliens here.
Yeah.
Fucking there's aliens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me, I don't know if you know about this, Vicky, you probably do, but it's termed of like one of the earliest horror films of the train. Do you know about this?
No.
Okay, so like one of the early black and white films that was deemed the first scary film was just footage of a train coming towards the camera.
Oh.
And everyone in the theaters were like, oh shit!
Oh,
because
no?
they hadn't experienced it as a video
no way.
before, and people were like getting out of their chairs to get out the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's almost like the
No
first
way.
3D type thing, isn't it? When you feel like you're in one of them domes and you feel like it's moving. Obviously, we've got the things now, haven't we?
Yeah.
The 3D
VR.
things. But I remember being a kid going to Alton Towers and I was standing in a dome and you're like a roller coaster ride in the dome.
Yeah.
That was amazing. But imagine back years ago.
Oh yeah, fucking
And
hell.
you don't know what's happening and they think the train's coming towards you.
Yeah,
Mad.
you shit.
Yeah. Anyway, apparently, Wells faced the press the next morning, feigning innocence, wide-eyed, claiming he hadn't imagined anyone would believe his story.
Yeah.
But privately, apparently, he was delighted.
I would be.
I would be
Oh.
absolutely delighted.
I've been made up.
Yeah. And it basically sealed War of the Worlds as one of the most famous radio programmes in history.
Amazing.
And a reminder of how easily the line between news and fiction can blur.
Yeah.
I mean, the music for me would have done it. Do, 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 diddly, diddly, do, do, do. No, you're just not getting it at all.
I've not listened to it.
Everyone's heard this. Even people that are just not cultured have heard it.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I told you, I've only just started watching Stranger Things today.
Stranger Things
Yeah,
is so
last
good.
night, sorry.
Okay, how long have we got? I'm going to tell you this story. It's just outrageous. You know when you're looking back and you're like, what on earth was going on with me?
Oh, yeah.
So, recently, I logged on to try and do something on whatever website it was.
Yeah.
And my internet went down at home. And it was mid-afternoon, I don't know, 3:30, 4, something like that.
I think I remember you saying this in the group chat.
It was like a day off.
Yeah.
But actually, I was doing podcast stuff. What I was trying to do was edit Unhinged. That's what I was trying to do. And it kept going off. So I'm like, what's going on here? Went onto my phone. No 4G, 5G.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, shit, my phone's gone down as well as me internet at home.
It was Vodafone, wasn't it? Yeah.
So anyway, I went to the internet thing. It was all on the way it should be.
Yeah.
Me lappy was going between on and not on. I was like, something weird's going on here.
Yeah.
So then I messaged Jim. I went, hey, Jim, he's in the club. I went, is the internet on there? And he went, no, actually, I was going to ask you what's going on. I was like, shit, different network. Right? Fucking hell. Went to our Liam. Hey, Liam, is your internet on? And he went, no, it's gone off. I'm going to go into town to somewhere he goes to eat, see if their internet's on, or, fly into a Costa.
Yeah.
So I'm like that. Hey, Dan, is your internet off? He went, yeah, can't do nothing. Like that. Fucking hell, all these things I've been saying on the internet all this time. If you want to take the world down, take down the internet. I'm like, shit, I've said it out loud too many times. Somebody's took the internet down. Right. So after this is about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
In my, I can't work right now. I had a little
Why
spliff.
not? Why not?
Yeah. Couldn't do nothing else.
Yeah.
Literally, I was like, I'll send that email. No, I can't do the email. I'll do that. I'll pay that bill. I'll watch telly. It's on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
I'll answer something with my phone. It's on the fucking internet. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And it made me realise how much we all rely on the internet.
Massively.
The only thing I could do was hoover and shave my legs in the end. Do you remember me saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, shave my legs. It's the only thing I had to do. But in the meantime, I'd had a little spliff.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody,
No, it's just between me and you.
Just between us.
Yeah.
And so I was like that going, God, what if it doesn't come back on? Thanks. Just the paranoia kicked in. You're going to laugh your head off, right? I was actually telling Jimmy this when I was stoned. So it was even worse. But anyway, what if the internet doesn't come back on? I was like, shit. Like, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. And I was like, but it's okay. The heating's on. I'm warm. I haven't got the telly, but it's okay. I can watch shit that I've downloaded. Oh, that'll last me 24 hours. What will I do after that? I'll have to read. Oh, it's all on me Kindle. Oh. And I'm starting to descend into this panic. Right, so this is the worst bit. So all my kids can't get online. Yeah. Jimmy can't get online. Jimmy's texting me, old-fashioned text.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. I was like, then podcast. Shit, all the podcasts have stopped. Then I went, I can do it at home. No, I can't. It's on the internet. I was like, right, I can hear a plane in the sky. Right, so the internet couldn't have gone down because there's a plane flying. In fact, I can hear a couple. Surely they would have fallen out the sky if the internet had gone down. Right? Then, knowing that I live on the seafront, right? Yeah. I went upstairs to the window. I'm like, there's somebody walking past on her phone. Right. Oh, but she might just be scrolling through something. She might not be communicating.
Yeah.
Then somebody else walked past with their headphones on. I went, could be downloading music.
Offline.
So by this point, I'd smoked my whole spliff because I had nothing else to do. And I was like, shit, an hour and 20 minutes had gone past. But I mean, I didn't just go, I put it down for a little bit, thought about it. Didn't want to get too paranoid. In the meantime, I'm paranoid as fuck. So then at that time, I was like, right, okay, well, this is another COVID. Everything's gone down. Everything has gone down. Yeah. I can't work. I can't pay my bills. I can't listen to music. The only thing I can do is shave my legs, have sex, and have a spliff. So that's what we did that night anyway. But then Liam messaged me and he went, I've got online. He's in a like a coffee shop. I was like, how have you done that? It must be wired. I wonder if it's the Wi-Fi. This is how far gone I was, right?
Yeah.
And I went, hang on a minute. What network are you on? And he went, Vodafone. And I went, oh, so am I. I went, have a look online, see if anything's happened to Vodafone. In the meantime, Dan went, aren't you on Vodafone? And then I went to Jim.
Yeah.
Was it the work internet that went down, Jim? Or was it your own phone? And he went, no, my own phone. And I went, fucking hell. It's Vodafone that's gone down. Yes. Okay, everybody can stand down. It's okay. I can pay my bills. It's not another COVID. I haven't just got to spend my time getting stoned and having sex.
Everyone stand down. You're probably the only person who stood up.
Oh, I couldn't even do that by then.
Fucking hell.
I was too far gone. I couldn't even stand up in my rocking chair like that. Fucking question my life choices. Why have I done everything online? Fucking hell. So there you go. That's my story of the internet.
Oh my God.
Honestly, so basically, just don't smoke marijuana in the day when you think the world's ending.
Yeah.
Because in your head, you're planning the apocalypse and what you're going to do and what you're going to wear to be like Lara Croft. I was going that far.
Did you get any pictures?
No, I didn't have to dress up.
Oh,
I
right.
couldn't stand up, could I? At that time, I had a rocking chair stone. Anyway, so we're going to move on to Mr. G's ancient artifacts.
The artifact today is a good one. It's one I've had in my mind to do for a while. Have you got the picture there?
Oh, I do. Of course I do.
Can you whip it up for us, please?
Woohoo!
You primed and ready?
Yeah, let's go.
He's always primed and ready.
Look at that.
That looks like something you'd like drill a hole with.
Yeah, into what?
Okay, you ask him what I would drill a hole.
No.
Or any, okay. A head.
Yes.
It's a borehole thing for a head.
Yes.
I've watched Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They have modern ones, or they have drills now.
Yeah. Well, that's.
But they did still have a windy one. At one
Yeah,
point.
I tried to find an old one. But yeah, that is.
It's a bit shiny, that. No blood and gore on that.
That's a freshie, innit? That's a
Yeah.
freshie.
That's just a demonstration model. That's never bored any holes, that fucker.
Not yet.
Not yet. Ooh. Oh,
But no, it's a Trephination drill.
Trephination?
Yeah, I
I've
think I'm
never
saying
heard
it right.
it called that before.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or a Trephine.
A Trephine.
Trephine.
Okay.
Used to perform Trephination.
Which
Drilling.
is basically drilling a hole in somebody's head.
Yeah. Cutting a hole into someone's skull.
Okay.
These date back 7,000 plus years.
Yeah.
They
were doing it really, really early on. At first, apparently, they were doing it to release evil spirits back in the day.
It, yeah.
And then bloodletting as well.
Fucking crazy, innit?
Yeah. They still do bloodletting in some
Crazy.
countries. Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Please don't do that. You need all your blood.
Is that like a, yeah. I think I remember talking about bloodletting. Ages ago, like a weird form of tattooing
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, using it to cut holes in people's heads to let bad spirits out. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Imagine letting someone go at you with that.
Well, you wouldn't. You'd have your head in a vice, wouldn't you? And probably anaesthetised. Or
Well,
maybe not in the day. Not in the day.
That's the other thing I was thinking as well. So it's like, there's nothing to numb that.
A lot of whiskey and a wooden bit between your teeth, probably.
Fucking hell. Can you imagine the noise of it as well?
But, I mean, okay, evil spirit is one thing. But if you've got, like, some kind of pressure in your head, like hydrocephalus or some kind of hematoma or whatever, the pressure in your head's going to be so enormous, boring a hole in your head. If you think that's going to make you feel better, you would just bite down on something, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Go for it, mate.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I'd use that for now.
Shove up someone's ass.
So the end of it, well, yeah. I sort of, well, it's got something that'll go in something.
Yeah.
It's got like a, is it new on the end of it? Is it beveled? So it's like a screw head.
Yeah.
So it bores in.
It's like ridged. It's like so. Yeah, like cuts in. You could replace that.
It's a bit special. Well, no, you haven't got to replace it, Dylan. Use your fucking imagination, mate. Just stick something over it.
Yeah.
So you can get like the vacuum-lock dildos and stuff like that with the hole in the middle of them. You can just slip that over the end of the beveled bit, and you could literally wind that into somebody's bumhole.
Yeah.
With lube. Or not.
Without.
Depending. Bit of spit. Yeah.
The only
If
thing
you like
that
to
got
put a
me
bit
with
of
that
spit
is,
on it. If you like to put a bit of spit on it.
like obviously today's medical tools, you probably switch it on. It's like thousands of RPM, and it just probably goes in like butter, doesn't it? But that's hand cranked.
I'd do that slow and menacing.
Well, you'd have to.
And I wouldn't oil it, so eventually it'd get creaky, squeaky, and it'd be like going into your bum hole. With me going in the background.
I'm still talking about the skull.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I went
I know where you were going.
Yeah.
But the other thing I was thinking of as well, like imagine they just put it on, they get like 2 clinks in, and they just, oh shit, let's try and get it right back in the same hole. It's just like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it'd be slow. It just
Oh, imagine the sound though, because you're awake and you can hear your skull crunching underneath the bore thing.
But the thing is, the skin on your head moves a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So imagine.
They might have cut that first. You never know. Put a little slice in the skull first, and then go in with the bore.
Probably, yeah.
That's why your hair's going to get caught in it, isn't it? Imagine trying to drill a hole in my fucking faux hawk.
Yeah.
You'd be all, wouldn't have a faux hawk left.
I get chopped up, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So you'd have to slice the skin first, peel it back, and then go in there. Yeah. But bum holes have already got a hole.
Well, they're ready for it then, aren't they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, anything else on the...
Absolutely fucking crazy. Found in Europe, Africa, South America. Universal fascination with the skull.
Yeah. You probably still find this in museums and stuff like that.
Well,
medical places.
That's the other thing you said. Yeah, there's fucking loads of them, and there's loads of different variants. And
I
metals.
wonder if back in the day also they used this as a torture device for something.
Probably.
I mean, they're using it for medical things, but it could be a torture device.
Absolutely, yeah.
Anywhere on the body.
Yeah.
Couldn't it?
I think paedophiles should get them.
Yeah, me too. I'd just chop the cock and balls off.
I don't think that's enough.
I'd properly castrate them.
Oh.
Yeah. And then throw them in a prison with lots of very strapping
men. I've seen
men.
in the news, I can't remember, Italy, I want to say it's Italy, they have got it all approved for chemical castration.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
I've heard this.
And I don't know whether it was fucking, we live in a world where AI can make anything, but I don't know how true it was, didn't read into it, didn't fact check it, but I was like, that's a fucking huge step
It is
in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right, well, we're going to move on.
Forza Italia.
Hang on a minute. Make sure I've done everything that I should have been doing. Yes. Right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about a fetish. And I am going to throw in a complete lie.
Okay.
A non-fact, basically.
Non-fact.
And you need to figure out
what the non-fact is.
Yes. And Lascar producers as well.
I'm locking in for this.
Listen carefully. I will say this only once. Now, again, right, I've probably not got a clue what that means. Do you ever watch Hello, Hello?
No.
You need to watch Hello, Hello.
Why?
If you watched Hello, Hello.
I have, yeah, years and years and years ago.
So there's Michelle,
who's
Renée's like lover but spy.
Oh, yeah.
And she goes,
yeah.
Listen very carefully. I will say this only once. That was fucking good accent.
That was good, though.
I'm normally shit at accents. I normally sound like an Indian.
Is
every
yeah,
accent I do,
yeah.
I sound Indian.
That's a common thing, that, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I do a boss Indian accent. Honest to God. No.
Say the same line.
No.
Go on.
No, because now we've only got not long, 11 minutes.
Is Hello, Hello the one with the hamburger? Or have I made that up from somewhere where he's trying to
Hello
order
is about the French
hamburger?
resistance and war-torn Germany. And Renée's Cafe is where people all go and mingle. The resistance and the Germans. And
Was there a Black Mirror episode like this?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, I've now only got 10 minutes.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. I do like a bit of a hamburger every now and then. With extra relish. Anyway, so do you know
The Muffin Man.
what hematolagnia is?
You've said this before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, I
It's
don't
not
know.
the fetish factoid. This is me segment. And so you weren't fucking listening last time, were you? I'm trying to find me hanky.
Hematolagnia.
Yeah.
I've heard it before.
Okay, so hemato doesn't give you the clue.
No.
Dylan?
Is it anything to do with blood?
It is.
Yes.
Okay.
Like haemophilia and...
Okay, yeah.
So,
Why is it hemo, not hemo?
it's not hemo, it's hemo. I said hemo, didn't I?
I'm sure.
Hemat. Okay. Hematolagnia.
Okay, no, yeah, it's okay.
Anyway. So, it's sexual arousal from blood
Okay.
or simply vampirism.
Yes.
It's a niche form of eroticism. Obviously, it overlaps into BDSM and power exchange, but it isn't pathological. So, if you've ever heard of the DSM-5, it's like a modern psychology reference book.
Right.
It lists all of what we know psychological conditions are and stuff like that. So, in the DSM-5, it's really clear. So an unusual sexual interest only becomes a disorder if it causes distress, impairment, or involves non-consenting acts.
Right.
So people try and enjoy like a theatrical bite on the neck. They're not mad. According to
Yeah.
DSM-5, they're just imaginative.
Right.
And they're getting into kink,
Yeah.
basically. The lines do blur a little bit, but we'll go into that in a minute. And I did mention in the last episode Bram Stoker's Bram Stoker's Dracula. That was written in 1897, you know. It's still so current. I did that for GCSE English.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. And we've got a picture of Gary Oldman, who played Dracula. And there's just something about him. Look at that.
Yeah.
I love Gary Oldman, you know. He's such a good character actor.
That is the count, isn't it?
And if we think about vampires, they're both like a seducer and a sinner,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
They're very alluring but evil as well. And there's just something about Dracula. Obviously, they're supposed to like, you know, hypnotize you with their eyes and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And when I saw him playing Dracula in this movie, I was like, just do what you want to me, mate. You can rag me everywhere, bite me neck, bite me wherever you want. I don't care if I die now. Fine. Go on, Gaz.
I'll have had a good time.
Well, I can die happy. Yeah.
Gaz or Bowie?
Gaz. So, well, Gaz, because he's still alive. But he's knocking on a little bit now. He's aging all right.
No, but both of them in the prime.
Oh. Gary, you know.
What, one door and one door, you got to pick one.
Gary or Bowie.
Yeah.
So Barry's a bit of a dirt, though. He's bi, isn't he? He's adventurous.
Oh, you'd have a good time.
I'd probably have a good time. He probably brings some other people in as well. Have a proper ball.
Let's
Bowie.
keep Bowie in as well.
Bowie. Anyway, so I got all excited like it's really going to happen.
Yeah, go out the door and there they are.
So this whole thing for vampires, it's gone on for centuries, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, more recently, we have got these like goth subcultures who, you know, dress in lace and velvet and, you know, ready-made, you know, home vampires, if you like.
Yeah.
And I was one of them. And I have got a picture that Dylan's got there.
Yes.
It's not an old picture because I haven't got one. There wasn't an internet or mobile phones. But we actually had a party in the club about 9 years ago. And I dressed as how I used to look when I was a teenager. And this is basically exactly how I looked as a teenager. So for those who aren't watching, I've got like a netted skirt on, like a little sort of basque top, I think. My hair's back combed to within an inch of its life. Jet black, because I did have jet black long hair. Like gloves, purple Doc Marten boots, crazy tights. But my look at the time was always like black eyeliner, black nail polish. Very goth.
Yeah,
lace.
I remember when we first started coming to the club, like before kids, you were always very dark and gothy.
Yeah. And I mean, I've gone through little phases, but I've always been a little bit different. Like,
Yeah, why not?
Anyway, so different types of vampires. There's a full spectrum
Okay.
in the kink world. Fantasy only. These role play. They use fake blood, act out feeding scenes, but no breaking of the skin.
Yeah.
So if you look at the DSM-5, completely fine.
Yeah.
In there. Kink players. So people who include controlled biting, mild blood play, or sensory deprivation in scenes.
Yeah.
So controlled biting might not necessarily break the skin. It's still biting and simulating the act.
Yeah.
They might actually do some bloodletting and use blood running from a test tube as part of the scene.
Okay, yeah.
Lots of people I know do that. If you ever want to do that, you just find somebody in your local kink club who can show you how to do bloodletting properly. Hygienically, using aseptic technique, etc., and they'll take vials of blood, put them in the fridge, and then use them at a later date, pouring over people during scenes.
Yeah.
Then there's real vampires, self-identified individuals who claim to feed on either energy, they're called PSI vampires, or small quantities of consensually donated blood, and they're called sanguinarians.
Cool.
Okay, and there's this guy, Joseph Laycock, he's a sociologist, and he's studied communities of vampires.
Yeah.
They tend to have structured ethics, donor contracts, and safety protocols. Some even are organising groups called houses, complete with elders and social codes.
Okay.
And it says here, in 2015, there's a community survey, estimated around 5,000 active self-identified vampires in the United States. And they do these donor contracts, and they have donor cards and shit.
Yeah.
In 2003, there's a short-lived Californian nightclub called the Scarlet Den, reportedly installed a blood sommelier who paired types of donor blood with red wine, claiming certain blood groups had different notes, like Merlot or Malbec. So, like, you know, A, B, AB negative. All that kind of thing. Guests would taste from symbolic goblets under medical supervision.
Yeah.
Drinking blood's actually not that good for you. Very bad for you, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
So it does sound decadent having somewhere like this, I suppose, for the vampires out there. But it had licensing issues and was shut down after 3 nights. Of course it was.
Yeah.
How fucking stupid. What's the appeal? Blood gives life. It's taboo. It's also red, which is very BDSM-y, erotic, that kind of thing. And go hand in hand to these vampires that we see portrayed in the media and the news and stuff, your Gary Oldmans and all that. There's something very erotic about being seduced by a monster who can be anything they want to be. They could be a werewolf or whatever.
Yeah. They
can control your mind, seduce your body. Biting your neck, are they going to allow you to live or die? Are you going to change into a vampire?
Yeah.
Are you going to be brown bread?
Yeah.
Toast. So I can see the allure, but should it stay up here? You know, should these people be acting it out? And from what I've read, I've watched some YouTubes, you can see vampirism on YouTube. Even though they do come across as a little bit kooky, for the most time in the normal everyday life, they're just normal people. And then they'll go places, you know, clubs, wherever, to go and act out. Some do live in houses with families of vampires in like packs.
From what you've said,
blood bonded.
They're safe with it.
Yeah.
As you can be.
They're blood bonded. We do this in the club, not me. But people that do like things that might expose blood, release blood, draw blood, they have blood tests and they basically have something to show somebody. It's all the blood results to show they're not HIV positive, no hepatitis in there and stuff. So they do blood play. Both parties know that if there's any contamination,
we're all right.
We're all right. Yeah.
Which is, you know, it's being safe, it's taking some responsibility.
Well, you've got to, and I've gone on a little bit about safety here. You know, HIV, hepatitis B and C, they're the big 3. There's loads of things that you can transmit. Also, in 2024, the CDC, it's the Centre for fucking Disease Control. They reported multiple HIV transmissions around that time from an unlicensed spa in New Mexico. Performing vampire facials.
Oh, wow.
You've heard the vampire facials. They reused microneedles and plasma samples, which led to infection.
Fuck.
I mean, they got HIV from going through a beauty treatment. I've never had anything like this, so I don't know the procedures or anything, but anything with needles, single use, guys and girls, what the fuck?
Fuck that,
So obviously they got shut down.
Yeah.
And, you know, for kinksters out there, if you are looking to do any kind of blood play, I do. I'm not a vampire, but, you know, I do needle play, and I love it when I draw blood. I love it when it runs down the body. I know it makes me sick, but, you know, it's pretty. So for anybody out there who wants to do this, single-use sterile equipment only. You can get single packs online from MedFest on Amazon, and they're like little sterile fields, and you can open them up and put all your bits in there. It keeps it all nice and clean. You don't share needles and razors. Some people do like... they like make cuts and do suturing. Disinfect. Thank you. Disinfect everything, including fantasy fangs, I've said here. Oh, thought I was being funny. Know your partner's status if you can. You know, it's not always possible, but blood bonding with a regular partner is obviously a good idea. And human bites. People have got really nasty infections from human bites. Really, really bad. And we need to be aware of the legal boundaries in the UK. Sorry to be a buzzkill. The R versus Brown case in 1993, I've mentioned it before. From that case, in the UK now, a person cannot legally consent to serious bodily harm during sex or sexual acts. So what we do in BDSM, basically, hardly any of it is legal. We can restrain somebody with consent, you can whack them round with consent, but if you make a mark, draw blood, puncture their skin, in the eyes of the law, that is illegal, whether the person you're playing with gave consent or not. So what we tread on is very, very dodgy ground in the UK. But for the most part, we're sort of left alone because they know that we self-police in our communities. And clubs like ours are very safe and regulated. So if you go do things like this, maybe do it in a club.
Yeah.
And before we go, where do you think these private clubs are around the world? Where people meet as vampires? There's particular there's like nests of vampires in certain places around the world where they all have big gatherings of vampires.
Countries?
Countries or places within countries?
America.
Yes, but where? Where would you think in America you'd have something as kooky as this? It's obvious.
I don't know.
Dylan?
New York is the first thing that comes to my head.
Is that what I was thinking? City? I want to say in the south somewhere.
New Orleans.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Or as they say over there, New Orleans. I can't do it. They do it like one word. New Orleans. New Orleans.
New Orleans.
There you go. Where else?
Are we still thinking America?
No.
Okay.
European country.
Okay.
Dead edgy. They're all into weird fucking shit. I love you.
German.
Where?
Hamburg.
Fuck off.
No.
Really?
Okay.
Where the Kit Kat club is?
Well, I thought that was too obvious.
We'll say the obvious because sometimes the obvious is right.
I know, yeah.
So there we go. Vampires and the lust we have for them and the lust we have for them.
It's cool, vampires.
It is. And,
like
with every generation, the vampire is reinvented. We've gone from Bela Lugosi in the last episode right up to Gary Oldman. And now we have Twilight, the sexy vampires and all that. We're all fucking good looking. All that, lots of work done. Yeah. So we keep reinventing the vampire every generation. So I wonder where it's going to go next. A robot vampire. AI. Telling you. AI are not going to suck your blood. They're going to suck your brains and suck your soul until you've got nothing left and spit you out and then take over everything. I didn't mean that AI. You know that I say please and thank you all the time. I'm polite to you. So when you take over, I was one of the good ones, all right?
Remember me.
Remember. I'm going to have to go on AI later and apologise for that. So, we're going to go. We've had the goat. So we need to go. We're like full conversation. But what was the non-fact in my vampire story? The thing that wasn't true.
Shit, we gotta go. True. I don't know.
What do you think, Dylan?
I'm not sure.
I forgot to listen out for it.
You're too good a liar.
Yeah.
You see, I'm not normally, but when I'm reading, I can put on the whole thing. So I thought you were going to say the donor card, but it's not. It was the bar where they sold red wine and blood, and they had blood sommeliers.
Yeah.
That was the made-up
See,
story.
I would have thought that, but then when you're saying it got shut down, I was like, well, yeah, obviously it got shut down.
Yeah.
But it didn't even come to fruition.
Well, I threw that bit in because I thought that would make it sound more real.
It did.
Good me, Anyway, we're going to go.
Lots of love.
On that vampire bombshell, I hope you all enjoy your Halloween. This is going out on the 30th, so it'll be Halloween tomorrow. Yeah. Whatever it is that you're doing, have a ball. It's our favourite time of year. So,
and if you're going out for Mischief night, fucking get some big eggs.
No, don't egg me car. I'll be fuming. So, if you binge watching, put the kettle on, we'll see you in 5. If not, we'll see you next week.
Oh, are we doing one of them?
And there we have it. Another day made better by listening to the Curators of Chaos. Thanks for dropping by. And if you enjoyed the show, we'd really appreciate you sharing the love for the Paddle podcast with your friends. Don't forget to follow us on our socials, maybe leave us a 5-star review, and feel free to send us an email to medic@thepaddleselpodcast.co.uk, or even interact with us on our socials because we love chatting to you. Be sure to stop by next week because, as Bowie says, I don't know where I'm going next, but I promise it won't be boring. Catch you soon.